Okay, now this one, we're going to talk about the Dorian scale. Now, the Dorian is quite an interesting one, and it's a favorite of a lot of pop artists, actually. So you've got... Even Michael Jackson used the Dorian scale in some of his songs. So basically, what makes the Dorian scale, it starts off as a minor. Okay, let's get back to changing the major to the minor. So if I was to use the scale D major, okay, and then I will break it down and alter the D major scale into the Dorian mode, okay, similar to what I did with the Aeolian scale with A. We changed A major, and we flattened the third, the sixth, and the seventh. We flattened the 3 degrees, which changed the major into the Aeolian mode. Okay, we're going to do the similar for the Dorian mode. So here's the scale of D major. As you know, D major has F sharp and C sharp in order. Okay, so that's the key. F sharp, C sharp. Okay, so as you know, that is the major scale of D. Now we're going to change that scale and make it into the Dorian mode in D. Okay, so the F sharp, you flatten the third, so it starts off as a minor. It starts off as a minor mode, basically. So that's typical of any minor key. The third has to be flattened in order for it to sound like a minor scale. That is the standard, basically. All right, so we flatten the third, continue going up the scale as normal. So the fourth is normal, the fifth is normal, and the sixth is normal. Okay, because this note B is also in D major anyway. But the seventh, you're flattening the seventh. Okay? So if you're changing it from the D major to the D Dorian mode, the only degrees that you are changing really is the third and the seventh. Okay, so let me play the D Dorian. So 1, 2, we flatten the third, the fourth is the same, the fifth is the same, the sixth is the same really, if you're changing from the major to the Dorian, and then the seventh is flattened, okay, and then the eighth. Alright, I'll throw something else in actually. Because if you are changing from the D natural minor scale and making it into the D Dorian mode, this is what you're doing. Because in the scale of D minor, the key signature is B flat, the same as F major, right? So this is the D natural minor scale with the B flat. Okay, so that is the D natural minor scale, or you can say that's the D Aeolian scale, the D Aeolian mode. Okay, because the Aeolian mode, as you know, is the natural minor scale. That's just another name for it. Okay. Okay. So this is the D natural minor scale or Aeolian. Now, in order to change the D natural minor scale into the Dorian, which is what we're talking about, we're actually raising the sixth from the B flat to the B. Do you see? So let's have a look. You've got the flat third anyway. That's standard for any minor scale, like I said. fourth is the same, the fifth is the same. The B flat is in the key of D minor anyway, but we're raising it. So the 6 becomes the raised 6 to change it into the Dorian. Okay, and then you have the flat 7 and end on 8. So basically I'm looking at it from two angles. Okay, the first angle is that you're changing, if you think about the key of D major and you're changing it into the Dorian mode, you're only flattening 2 degrees. You're only flattening the 3rd, and then you're flattening the 7th. Yeah, and then that makes it into the Dorian. On the other hand, if you take the scale of D natural minor, which has the B flat in the key signature, then you're changing. There's 3 things that are being changed. You're still flattening the 3rd, you're raising the 6th, and you're flattening the 7th. If that makes sense. Okay, so either of those patterns, you know, whether you're changing from D major and flattening the 3rd and the 7th, or if you're working it out from D minor and you're flattening the 3rd, raising the 6th, and flattening the 7th. Okay. Okay, so that is the D Dorian scale. I mean, it's basically all the white notes, but it's good to know why, you know, what the pattern is and how you actually work it out as the Dorian scale, because it's good to know the structure. I could say to you, okay, play me a C Dorian. It doesn't have to be D. The D is the most common, but you can have Dorian scale in any key. Okay, so for example, if I said to you, okay, let's work it out from C to C, Dorian. Remember the formula. It's the formula that you need to revise and study. It's all about the formulas. Once you know which formula goes for which mode, you're good to go, basically. It becomes automatic. So from C to C, we're going to apply the same formula. Okay. So remember, you've got say for example, I'm going to go from the minor scale perspective. So C natural minor scale is this. Okay, so the 3rd is flattened anyway. Like I said, the flat 3rd for any minor scale is standard. It's automatic. So okay, you've got the flat 3rd. And remember, if you're coming from the minor scale perspective, you have to raise the 6th and flat the 7th. Yeah, raise the 6th and flat the 7th. Okay. So I've just played you the natural minor of C. C minor, the key signature for that is usually the B flat, E flat, and A flat in order. Okay, so I'm going to do it slow. C, it's the flat 3rd, which is standard. The 4th is the same. The 5th is the same. Okay, the 6th would have been A flat, but we're raising it to A natural. Yeah. And let me see. And then the B